Okay, so you have this amazing knowledge you want to share with the world, right? You decide to make a digital course. But then reality sinks in. You need one tool for your course videos, another for your sales pages, a third for your emails, and all of a sudden you're drowning in monthly bills before you've even made a single dollar.
Sound familiar? Yeah. You end up with this Frankenstein's monster of software, all held together with digital duct tape. It's not just expensive, it's a huge headache, and it pulls you away from the thing you actually want to do, which is teach your students.
And this is exactly where a tool like GoHighLevel tries to step in. The big idea, as Ray O'Daniel puts it, is to be that all-in-one platform. The whole promise is to get rid of that messy, complicated tech stack and just give you one system that does it all.
But let's be real for a second. If you hang out on any forums or Reddit threads about it, you're going to see words like clunky and overwhelming. Its greatest strength, doing everything, can also be its biggest weakness. So think of this little explainer as your cheat sheet. We're going to cut right through the noise and give you a clear path to get your course up and running.
All right, so here's the game plan. We're going to tackle this in 5 simple steps. First, we'll look at what that all-in-one promise really means. Then we'll build your student's home base, create the course itself, figure out how to sell it, and finally, the best part, we'll put the whole thing on autopilot. So, part 1, what does all-in-one actually mean when you're a course creator? Well, it really boils down to one word: consolidation. We're talking about taking things you might be paying for separately, like Kajabi or Teachable for your course, ClickFunnels for your sales pages, an email tool, a CRM to keep track of customers, and even your scheduling tool, and rolling them all into one subscription. The goal? A smaller monthly bill and way fewer headaches trying to get all those different tools to talk to each other.
Okay, let's get our hands dirty and start building. The absolute first thing you need is a digital home for your students. In GoHighLevel, they call this the client portal.
The best way to think about the client portal is like a digital home base, just for your students. It's the one place they can log in to access everything they've ever bought from you, all their courses, any community groups, it's all right there, under your brand. And setting it up is actually just 4 key steps. You just navigate to the portal settings, then you set up a custom domain. This is huge, so it looks professional, like members.yourwebsite.com. After that, you splash your brand on it with your logo and colors. And last, you pick what page they see the second they log in. Simple as that. Okay, the digital home base is ready. Now it's time to actually build the house inside of it, your course content. Now, this next part is absolutely crucial. You have to understand the difference between a product and an offer in GoHighLevel. A product is what the student gets, the actual modules, the lessons, the videos. The offer is how they buy it. It's the price tag, it's the package. Getting this distinction right from the start will save you so much trouble down the line. So building the product is pretty straightforward. You create what they call categories, which are basically just your modules. Inside those categories, you add your lessons, then you just upload your stuff, videos, text, PDFs, whatever. You can tweak how the course player looks, and you can keep your lessons in draft mode until you're ready for them to go live. We've built the course. Now we need to actually sell it. And this is where those offers connect to your sales funnels. So remember that offer we just talked about? Think of it like a bridge. You create an offer. You attach your course product to it. You slap a price on it. And that is the thing you connect to the Buy Now button on your sales page. It's what makes the transaction happen. Now, if you want to get a little fancier, you can set up something called a one-time offer, or an OTO. This is basically an upsell that you show to your customer right after they've bought your main course. And here's the beautiful part. They can buy it with a single click. No re-entering their credit card. It's almost frictionless. I mean, just look at how smooth this journey is. The customer buys your main course. The very next page they see is your special one-time offer. They think, yeah, I want that. They click one button and bam, it's added to their order. It's hands down one of the most powerful ways to increase how much each customer spends. All right, and now for the real magic, the automation. This is what lets the whole system run itself 24/7, so you can stop worrying about the tech and start focusing on your students. In GoHighLevel, the automation engine is called workflows. And look, as Jason Weiling points out, they can feel scary at first. They can definitely seem overwhelming. But that complexity is what gives you so much power and flexibility to build things exactly how you want. But here's the secret. Every workflow, no matter how complicated it looks, starts with one simple thing: a trigger. An event that kicks everything off. And for selling a course, well, the trigger is pretty obvious. Someone successfully submits our order form. And once that trigger fires, we can create a perfect onboarding sequence. Step 1, the system automatically grants them access to the offer they just bought. We might wait a minute just to let things process. Then, we send them a welcome email. And finally, we add a tag to their contacts so we know exactly who bought what and when. Now, that welcome email contains something called a magic link. And trust me, it is magic. Instead of sending someone a clunky username and a temporary password they're just going to forget, the magic link takes them straight to a page to set their own password and log right in. It is such a smooth and professional first impression. So let's just step back and look at what we've done. We've mapped out a complete end-to-end system. You've built your course content, you've created a funnel to sell it, and you've completely automated the delivery and the student onboarding. And it's all happening inside one single platform. You see, the whole point of a tool like GoHighLevel is to let the tech handle the tech so you can handle the teaching. Yeah, it can seem complex, but the path through it is actually pretty clear. Now that you have the blueprint, the only real question left is, what are you going to build?